and so pure. You make each moment stand still. Take care of my heart. Hi, Breezy. I can never repay you. Hi, Breezy. Welcome, Smooth Operator. Happily Ever After, Brown Sugar. Welcome, everybody, as you come in. Come on in. Get you something nice to drink, libation of your choice. And we'll get started really soon. Hey, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. Make sure you like this video. That way you will be added to the list. I'm offering free live readings and this evening. And I'm also offering a special for my rose spread readings. So listen up because I'm getting ready to get into the details of these readings. The free live readings. If you subscribe, if you like this video, you get 2 card pulls from my beautiful Afro Tarot deck. Guys, I can't wait to crack this open and show you the magic and the power that is in this deck. It's just absolutely beautiful. It speaks to my heart, so I hope you enjoy it just as much as I do. I'm also going to be offering a very, very nice special. I have this rose spread reading, guys. I tried it on my Facebook Live, and it was just amazing. It's a 5-card spread reading. And if you have a question or issue on your heart, it addresses the root, just like a rose, the root of the issue. It addresses the thorn of the issue. It addresses the stem of the issue, how to get from that root to the blossom, and then, of course, the bud and the blossom. It is an in-depth reading. I mean, it normally would easily go for $25. I'm offering my YouTube subscribers, my friends here, for $7.77. That's right. 5 card pulls of a rose spread reading for $7.77. The benefits of it, you get a very in-depth reading, and also you get to jump. So anybody who orders a rose spread reading gets to jump the line, gets to get their reading, and trust me, you're going to love it. So if I have any moderators that jump in, hey, y'all, please definitely help a girl out with that. Oh, Michelle, she came in here on my see, I love we have cross platforms. So welcome to my YouTube channel, Michelle. I get a little bit more, myself here. I feel like I can, on my YouTube family, I could really, you know what I'm saying, do what I feel, So I love both platforms, but my YouTube, I just feel a little bit more relaxed, y'all. How we get. And it's been a while since I've been on here, so I'm really trying to manage both platforms and keep my commitment to my YouTube subscribers. So yes, everybody, make sure that you like this video. Make sure you subscribe. Please, please, please. That's how we'll get the list started soon. Once you have liked and subscribed, in a minute, not now. Once I give you the green light, go ahead and just type sub and liked, and then immediately type your question. And in that order is how we will get the list going. But not yet, guys. We're still coming in. I see I have a couple of likes. Happily Ever After, yes, you are a long-time subscriber. I love you. Mwah. Liked and already a subby. Hey, Brown Sugar, thank you so much. Michelle Copeland says, I need this today. Emotions are everywhere. Well, I'm here for you, Michelle. I'm so glad you hopped in the live. Belcy Mella says, hey, and Michelle is getting rose spread. She is not playing. So we're going to definitely get that for Michelle. Let me put, I'm sorry, I realized that I didn't even put how you guys can subscribe. So let me go ahead, not subscribe, how you can send payment. So there's 2 options. There's Cash App, and I'm putting all this now, and I will pin. So just bear with me one moment, guys. And how are you all doing? Like, what's good with y'all? It's been a minute. Keep me updated. What I've been missing. I prefer Cash App, but I also have PayPal. So I'm going to put both of that here. PayPal me / the flow up. Okay, perfect. So if you guys look at the most recent comment, you'll see how I, how can I pin this? It's always some drama, right? Let me see. Hold on. I'm just trying to pin this, guys. Maybe I have to do it before. I don't know. Okay, I'll figure that out on Memento. It's giving me an option to remove, but not to pin. Okay, we're not going to worry about that. But Dreadlock Yogi, just take a look at the ways that you can send. So Michelle is going to be first on the list because she did just send a donation for the rose reading, guys. And I'm telling you, the rose reading is bomb. It's going to really pull out your question and get to the root of it and give you some insight on what to look forward, what to be mindful of. So it's a full spread. But I understand if you don't have the donation to give, I'm here for you. I'm offering complimentary 2-card pulls. I just ask that you subscribe and like this video, okay? We're going to be getting started just in a minute, just waiting for a few more people to come up. We are at 6 minutes and 30 seconds. So just a couple more minutes before we get started, guys. And hello, welcome as everybody comes in. Make sure you sub and like to get added to the list. I'm being super organized today, and I am going to have my list right here and handy, just in case my moderators don't hop in, you know. And I'm awesome, Chef. Just so you know, let me tell you about the deck. I actually have the box. So this is Afro Tarot deck, guys. It is amazing. Check it out. I'm going to actually do a review. I did a review on my page for another deck that I really, really love, the Neo Tarot deck by Jericho Maniber. This one I love just as much, probably even more. So I'm definitely going to be doing a review of this for those of you that are tarot collectors or are into decks or thinking about getting a deck. This deck is a must-have, and it's by Jessie Jumanji. She's a very talented artist. I'm always talking about her. I am not getting paid at all. I don't even know her personally. I just love her so much. So, yes. Hey, Melissa Williams. What's up? Just here to hear the messages. Oh, that's so sweet. And you can also, Melissa, I'm doing 2-card pulls. So, you know, you don't have to send a donation. You can just, you know, I know you already subbed and liked. So you can just get added to the list and get 2 cards if you want. You know, sometimes people, you know, don't really need a message. So I understand that too. Ava, in order to get added to the list, we haven't opened it up yet. You can either, you have to subscribe to my channel and like this video in exchange for 2-card pulls for my Afro Tarot deck. Also, we have, okay, Lavette Williams has just sent, so she'll be second on the list. And I was just getting ready to talk to Ava about that, which is the Rose Spread. It's a 5-card pull that I am giving a beautiful discount to for $7.77. And it is a 5-card pull that, just like a rose, addresses the root, it addresses the thorn, the stem, the bud, and the blossom of your issue or question. And that's for $7.77. You can look at my Cash App, which is right there. It's highlighted. I tried to pin it, guys, but I don't know what's going on. So Cash App is preferred, but if you must, PayPal is available as well. I'm on the train. If possible, grab me after 6. Okay. Okay, so Michelle wants to kind of come a little bit later, so that's perfect. Then that way, Michelle, just let me know when you come back in. 6 views and 5 likes, guys. Thank you so much. Back to Michelle. Just go ahead when you come back in and say, hey, I'm off the train. I'm ready now, and I'll slide you right on in. Lovely Libra is asking about will she get pregnant soon? Oh, that's Lavette Williams. Okay, great. So Lavette, you're first on the list. Michelle will be returning with us soon. So you'll be first on the list. We have just 1 more minute before we get started with the list. Again, guys, in order to, Adama, hey, hi, I miss you guys so much. It's so good seeing my A1s and my day ones. Thank you guys so much for popping in. I know you guys must get the notifications. So that really makes me happy. Okay, so back to it. Don't forget, once you have subscribed and liked, we are going to open the list right now. Okay, so guys, go ahead, like and subscribe. Once you did, put like, subscribe, and go ahead and give me your question for the 2-card pool. Really quick, really good message to get you going. To read the energy of you. As always, if anybody is getting ready to get a reading from me, once I call your name, I need you to take 3 deep breaths, guys. This is so important. It's going to help with the clarity of the reading, and it's going to help let the energy flow through you and smoothly, so that way you can feel grounded and supported and you're not freaking out. So just take 3 breaths, and then you can get right into it. Okay, so once you liked and sub, put the question with liked and sub, so that we can get started. Honey, can you give me a piece of paper? No, notebook right there. Thank you. All right, the likes are coming in. Thank you. No, the notebook, not my notebook. Just a regular sheet of paper. Yeah. No, right there. Notebook. Yep. Perfect. All right, let me see who's on the list. Who is here? So lovely Libra is first, and she's getting a rose spread. Welcome, everybody. Let me just make sure I don't want to miss anybody. Okay, guys, make sure that you say like, sub, and like, and then put the question. That's how you get added to the list. Also, I'm doing. We're not doing generals this evening. I've kind of taken a little break off general readings, so I need a specific question from you. It doesn't have to be too personal. It could be about love. It could be about your career. It could be about finances. It could be about anything that is going on. Try to yes or no questions or things like that. But I'm really asking for specific questions this time, so no general reasons. We're going to kind of do an energy exchange here, okay? So keep that in mind. So Adama, I'm going to go ahead and put you down, but just give me a question, okay? Same thing with you, Brown Sugar. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Just need that question. Melissa Williams gave it to me. Awesome. CPCP, absolutely. Just go ahead, like it. Oh, you already did it. So you like to subscribe, so that would be CPCP. All right. It'd be Polo. Welcome. And don't be afraid to tell me if you guys are new. Belsimela, I don't think I have your question. Give me your question. Okay. All right, we're gonna get started. Let me go ahead and type the list. Okay, so right, I'm like, it'll be Polo. I'm like, yay, that name I haven't remembered before, and I'm usually really, really good with names. So welcome to my live. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. I hope you enjoy this live, and I hope that you tune in the future. Okay, Bella Simela. All right, guys, I'm finna add you. If I misspell your name, you know what I mean. Charging to my head and not to my heart, okay? So I'm gonna type in the current list, and then we might be closing it soon. This isn't gonna be too long of a live. CP, Polo, Bella. Okay, let me know if I missed anybody. Okay, so Michelle, then you'll be after Lovely Libra because she is ready. Lovely Libra, your question was, Turn the music up just a little bit. And let me know if you guys have trouble hearing me. I'm looking for you. Okay, will I get pregnant soon? This is Lavette. Okay, Lavette, let's try to kind of change that question, because the thing about the rose spread is that it really, really pulls apart the question that's on your heart and your mind. Okay, so will I get pregnant soon? That's kind of like a yes or no. Maybe try to, read the energy of your fertility. Maybe I can do that, but we really want to kind of open that up just a little bit more. Okay. Thank you, Chelsea, for liking and subscribing. And thank you, Edma, for being a moderator a little bit. I appreciate that. Let me put you down, Chelsea. Baby Boo, of course you can. Go ahead and hearts to you. Go ahead and type your question. Just say like and subscribe. Make sure you put likes as well. I see the likes coming in, guys, so thank you so much. All right, the first up is Lakita. Lovely Libra. Okay, so she's saying that's fine. So let's just read the energy around your facility. I normally don't do health questions like this, but we're gonna see what comes up, okay? All right. So what's the energy spirit for lovely Libra? All right. What's going on? She's concerned about her fertility. What does she need to know? What does she need to be mindful of? What she should be weary of? What the actions and steps she can take? What do we need to know? All right, let's get into it. Where is the root of the issue? Okay. All right, and what about the thorn? Okay. And the stem. And the bud, that first peak of life. Well, this is I'm gonna right now, Miss Lovely Libra, that this is definitely addressing the issue. And finally, the blossom. A particular card I would love to see right now. Okay. Okay. All right. Welcome. You called my name. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you, Adama. Do you want to be a moderator, Adama? I could make you a moderator, okay? You get an extra card pull, you get 3 cards instead of 2. Getting that complete message. So holler at me, let me know. But going back to lovely Libra, who is asking about the energy around it. Okay, let's get right into it. The first card that came up for you here is the Hermit card. Okay, let me turn the music down just a little bit. Sorry, guys. All right, perfect. The first card you got was the Hermit card. And so I feel like when we get to the root of the issue, I just feel like things are kind of closed off for you. And it's quite interesting because I feel like you've been open and this is something that you really, really want. And it's something that you've kind of been preparing for, but there's just some type of blockage in here with the Hermit card. And that necessarily, I'm not getting that that's a bad thing. I'm getting something that, is necessary for you, that there is almost something that needs to be taken care of yourself physically before you are carrying a child, because that is going to have a lot of weight on your mental and your physical body. So it's almost as if, there's some things that are still cooking within inside of you, that is still preparing for, carrying a child. But it's almost like, it's you're in a hermit mode, you're in preparation mode, you're in this solitude mode your body is in, because it's still working on some things. So right off the bat, I'm getting some things in my sacral chakra. I'm feeling that. I'm clairsentient, so I can kind of connect with energies as best I can. And I'm feeling like with your sacral chakra, which is right above your root chakra. And I'm feeling like there is some healing that needs to be done. So I would suggest right off the bat with this grounding, getting a carnelian stone, or just looking up other crystals that you may feel connected to that coincide with your sacral chakra, and just sending some healing there and hopefully relieving some of those blockages. But this isn't a bad card. This is a card of not yet. This is a card of there's still some work to be done physically and mentally before you welcome in. And I know you feel like you may be ready right now, but I feel like the body just isn't ready right now. And again, I normally do not give health. So I'm health advice or things like that. So please still talk to your doctor. And I'm not sure if you have talked to a doula, but that's also something that you can kind of explore. Maybe some more holistic ways of addressing fertility. I feel like you may have been exploring that a little bit, but maybe take it a little bit further and having a consultation with the doula and really sitting down and talking and exploring all the different options. I heard vaginal steaming is really good. So just things like that. I would definitely talk to a medical professional, okay? I can't stress that enough. Okay, so when we talk about the thorn in this rose, we get here, hold on, I'm just looking at questions. Hey, I'm back, Chrissy Reed, I'm back. No, you're not too late, I'll add you. I know you subscribed already. But we got here the Ace of Wands, okay? This is a card of passion and sexuality. And I feel like maybe there also, just with that thorn, that means that there is like something prickly. So something that is necessary. And we all know sex is necessary to conceive. But also, it's kind of like maybe there's just too much pressure around it. And that's what's creating that prick. Of the thorn, is that there is just like some kind of pressure around the sex, and it really needs to be approached in a different way. So maybe just instead of scheduling things and making sure things are with the calendar, maybe just being spontaneous and throwing that calendar out the window and really kind of just bringing the ease back into the relationship. And lovely Libra, you can definitely chime in and talk to me as we go through this reading, and let me know if things are resonating or not with you. I'd love to know. And then we're going to move up to the stem. And with the stem, we have the Eight of Pentacles here. And this is an interesting card to get because this is kind of like a network card. And so I'm definitely feeling like, again, just getting some. She said, yes, you're definitely on point. Awesome. Thank you for that confirmation. I'm definitely getting just kind of reaching out once again, like we were talking about earlier, with that Ace of Wands, kind of just like reaching out to, again, a doula, just a team of people, maybe even a community of women that have also been kind of trying to conceive and just really kind of working in a network, in a community. I think that's going to help take a little bit of the edge and the anxiety off of you, so you won't feel alone, like in this Hermit card. And you can really compare stories and really get inspired to maybe try some new things. But this is a card. This is also, I'm just definitely feeling like building. So I'm feeling like you're going to get what you want, because if you see these pentacles, you see how they're up and they're shining so bright. And pentacles represents our foundation. It represents our security. So I feel like you've been working hard, and your fruits are going to be full bloom, are going to harvest. It's just going to take a little bit more time. It's going to take a little bit more patience. And so there's just a lot of work that's done in these cards where I don't see that it's happening so soon. But that's a good time because trust me, once you start having children, you know what I mean? You compromise so much of yourself, so much of your body, so much of your mind, so much of your time. And so as you are, you know, doing the work to welcome in this new life, also and just enjoy the time that you have where your body is yours and your time is yours. That is a priceless pentacle. That's a priceless gem. And use this time to enjoy it as you do the work, okay? Now we can get to the bud of it all. And I'm so excited you got this card because this is the High Priestess card. This is letting me know right here that I'm seeing that you have the intuitive power. You have the women's intuition within inside of yourself to cultivate what you want, okay? This is going back, it couples so well with the Hermit card because once again, it's you working with your womb energy and working with, you know, your inner power and really drawing that in. So it's something that you don't have to, again, exert so much energy with. This is something you can intuitively draw in yourself. And again, I think when you start talking with holistic people and dualists and things, you'll really understand going in on that power. And finally, you got the Ace of Wands as your blossom. I'm sorry, the King of Wands as your blossom. Look at all this red. Look at all this fire. So whenever in a reading I get an ace and I get the king, that lets me know that things are going to come full circle. It starts with a spark. It starts with that ace of wine, which is like a lighter, and it's just like a little tiny spark with the whole sexuality thing we were talking about. And I feel like with you doing the work, it's going to come full bloom. This is a king. Means like it is at completion. The ace is the start. The king is the finished product. So I definitely feel like it's going to come around full bloom and full circle. It's just going to take some patience and some time and some inner work. But definitely, I can't stress enough, lovely Libra, enjoy this time and just put the fun in it. Try to take out as much stress and anxiety from the situation. And trust me, you're going to get what you want. You're going to be an excellent mom, okay? You're welcome. You're welcome. You are more than welcome. Okay, Sylvie girl, hey, how are you? Yes, you can absolutely be added to the list. 11 views and 12 likes, guys. Thank you so much for rocking with me. I love y'all. I can't stress that enough. Okay, let's get into it. Michelle, if Michelle is still here, it's your turn. And then after that, that is the two people that have ordered the rose reading. So again, the rose reading is on sale, guys, for $7.77, which, as you can see, it's an in-depth reading that really addresses and pulls apart that issue. If you guys want, you can see where you can send payment for that. But if not, a like and subscribe will suffice, and that way you will get 2 card pulls. All right. Okay, so Lahur, just go ahead and tell me what is your question, okay? Oh, I see. I see your question. Okay. So Lahur, you've been added. And then Sylvie. Okay. Okay, Michelle is here. Michelle, can you remind me of your question, please, honey? You are next. Welcome, welcome. As we wait, I'll turn up the music as I shuffle and clear the energy, guys. Where's my lighter? All right. Okay, you're more than welcome, Lahar. Welcome. Any other newbies here? Any other newbies in the building? All right. Michelle, here, let me just try to scroll up so I can get to you, honey. When will I meet Mr. Right? What should I be doing when it comes to love? Okay. All right. This is for Michelle Rose reading. Rose reading from Michelle, 5-card pool, addressing the root, spirit. Take a look at these cards and let me know what Michelle needs to know about Mr. Right, about finding Mr. Right, and what to do once she does find him. What are the things that she needs to be mindful of? Take a look at these cards, spirit. I got you, Michelle. All right. All right, Melissa Williams wants a rose reading. Melissa Williams has jumped the line. She sent a cash out for a rose reading. Right. All right. For Michelle, where is the root of this issue with Mr. Right? Finding him. Okay. Ooh, y'all gonna give me reading, y'all. Oh man. All right. And what about the stem? This one. Okay. And the bud. This one right here. Ooh. And the blossom is right here. Okay. Okay, we got some interesting things. Swords and cups. Swords and cups. Okay. All right. All right, let's get into it. Let me turn this down. Okay, this is for Miss Michelle Copeland. Okay, so let's get into your rose reading, Michelle. First thing that came up here was the Magician card, okay? So this being the root of the dating issue, this being the root of finding Mr. Right. And this is a really good card to get because basically I'm just getting the energy for you, Michelle, that you are able to kind of draw in the type of man that you want, okay? The thing about the Magician card is that you know, you're really fun to date, which I think is really, really good. Like, you're just like, I think men really enjoy being in your company in general. You kind of, you know, are comfortable in your own skin and who you are, and that shows. And confidence is something that is very attractive into men. So you're able to exude this kind of magician energy right here. Feeling like, you know, you're able to use all the resources that you have, you know, to present yourself in the best light, which is good. You have a very good representative, and at heart you are a good person, and you're able to kind of like, you know, make magic, you know what I'm saying? And you also are the type of woman that can kind of upgrade a man. So that's also something that's attractive, that you're able to kind of like, you know, peek into the side of who they are and highlight, pump them up, and kind of, you know what I'm saying, build up their confidence and highlight some things that can upgrade their lives. You know what I'm saying? You're that type of woman. So this is a good route to have. This is just a card of confirmation saying, hey, you are that queen, you know, so know that I think Spirit is really trying to tell you that whatever dating situations you have been in, it doesn't really have anything to do with you, okay? Because you are, you know what I'm saying, you are the magician, okay? I feel like you've had a lot of beginnings, though. I feel like this has kind of been like something that kind of starts and stops again, and so maybe that's why we're a little, you know, confused, because we're at the stop portion, right? So how do we get back to getting it going and getting back into the swing of things, okay? Now, quite the contrary, your thorn here is this Queen of Swords, mama. So I feel like, you know, even though, you know, you're really, really good with your words, I feel like sometimes, you can cut with your words in a way that people don't really understand. They may feel like it's, a little bit harsh or a little bit, right to the point, but that's just kind of how you are and your energy. You just kind of like, you don't really like all the fluff and all the like extra stuff. You just kind of want to get to the root of it. You kind of just say what's on your mind, and that could be something that is taken the wrong way. And I wouldn't even necessarily say that that is, again, something bad, but maybe just adding a little bit of softness into the situation. Maybe, you know what I mean? If there is, especially with swords too, the thing about Queen of Swords energy, I think it's also here to just remind you not to let any of the past kind of affect how you are dating now. Kind of approach dating with just like this fresh start as if you are, have been unbothered, okay? Because the Queen of Swords energy, she doesn't really she's not jaded. Okay, she takes the things that she's learned, mistakes that she's made, and she makes them applicable to her life now. So she uses it as a map, as a road map, but it doesn't really jade her heart. Okay, so maybe this is the card here that's just kind of reminding you of that. Okay. Moving on to the stem, and this goes back into what we were just talking about with the Queen of Swords, is this Page of Cups. So kind of like, this is really nice. Like, this is just like a romantic, it's the Page of Cups is known for romance, is known for kind of having that youthful energy when it comes to dating, and just that nonchalant, la la la, very poetic, very artistic type of thing. So I'm thinking, your Mr. Right is going to come in and he's going to be a softie, you know what I mean? So we really got to make sure that, that we kind of take it easy on him, with the words, because he's kind of is just really into, emotion. I'm definitely getting like it's going to be somebody not necessarily younger than you, but definitely, I'm getting some youthful. I don't want to say youthfulness because that sounds like a kid, but somebody who maybe haven't been in a lot of relationships, okay, doesn't have a lot of experience when it comes to serious relationships. So, but they're definitely going to fall for you. The person that is right for you is somebody who is connected to their emotions. I think you may have had a lot of times dealing with people who have looked at structure more important in relationships. So maybe being a little bit more kind of with the Hierophant energy, just really real stern, people who value possessions and status and career more than just like a woman's relationship. Somebody who maybe have called you sensitive before and things like that, because they're not connected with their emotions. So I think that the Mr. Right that is coming for you is a little bit more connected with his emotions, but you got to make sure that you don't take on that energy of just being so harsh and just being so direct. Okay. Just softening your heart a little bit, having a little bit more fun with dating is coming up for me, for you. So yes. Okay. Moving to the bud, which is really, really interesting. And I need some time to take a deep breath with this one, because you got the Seven of Swords. And I'm getting like not being afraid to have these boundaries. Okay, so I feel like maybe have boundaries been an issue for you in the past, because the Seven of Swords is kind of like someone who kind of takes and asks questions later, and they take for the benefit good. So when it comes to dating and when it comes to finding Mr. Right, I feel like you need to take what's yours in a relationship, setting up those boundaries and really not being apologetic about it at all. Okay. Even though you're dealing with somebody's emotions, they may also kind of have some issues with their emotions too. So they may have like little outbursts, man tantrums and things like that. And there's a thin line with that. So it's very important that you kind of set those boundaries up right out the gate, so that so that we don't have any situations. So like I said, you got a lot of swords energy. So it's almost like the things that make you who you are the things that's going to protect you. And especially when we come to this Two of Swords, this final blossom card, this is kind of like you and the person kind of coming together. So I feel like, your energy is going to spill in a little bit into this person's energy, which is good. You know what I'm saying? And again, that goes back into the Magician card and you kind of just upgrading people. Because I definitely feel like this person is coming in, Mr. Right, he may be just a little bit too emotional. So you're going to kind of toughen them up a little bit. But I think that you guys are going to be working together with that, okay? This is also a card of protecting your heart and keeping your guard up. So not necessarily, because I know we talked about softening the heart. You can soften the heart and you can also guard it at the same time, knowing when to pull that rein down and to put it back up again, okay? It's not either or. There's a balance there that has to happen. But overall, girl, I definitely like this hella men's, like there's definitely masculine energy in your cards. So I definitely feel like you're going to be getting into a relationship pretty soon. I don't know if this is going to be the one, but it's definitely going to be somebody that you need right now that you're going to learn from. Okay. The next relationship is definitely going to be a teaching relationship for you because you're going to be exercising new tactics and new different approaches in dating. And I think that that's going to be really, really good notes for you. Okay. But yeah, that's it. Definitely really think about, again, with the Seven of Swords, it just keeps drawing my attention. Make sure that you take everything that you're supposed to have. Make sure that you honor yourself and honor your space in this next relationship and do not compromise that at all. Okay? All right. Hey, Cups of Hope, liked and subscribed. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Michelle says, wow, OMG. I hope you liked it. I hope you did. Okay, Cups of Hope. Okay, Melissa says she doesn't mind waiting her turn. Thank you so much, Cups of Hope. I don't think I'm going to make you wait all the way. Let's get Adama. Is Adama still here? And let me know what your question is, Adama. And then, yeah. But that's so sweet of Melissa. Thank you, everybody. I definitely got the likes. You guys are so sweet coming through with the likes. 13 likes. I appreciate y'all. Like and subscribe. You called my name. Is D being forced to be with somebody else? Okay. You called my name. Oh, that's totally fine. Sylvia, I got you on the list, girl. What's up? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's so sweet. And it's so interesting that you say that because I'm not really feeling my best today. Baby boo. Okay. Okay, baby boo. Okay. All right. I'm going to probably be closing. Okay, Belsamella. Good night. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. All right. Okay, is Adma still here? That is next. And then after Adma is Brown Sugar. Brown Sugar, I see you. Hey, so you'll be next if Adma has left the room. Adma, let me know. They were before you. Sylvia, you got like a lot of people ahead of you. So we'll try to get through them. There'll be 2 card pulls. Bella Simela just left. So we'll try to get this going. Okay, so I think Adama's not here. Adama, if you are here, just go ahead and let me know if you hop back in. But we'll move to Brown Sugar with the 2 card pulls, saying, can you tell me, is someone coming in love? Okay, so this is for Brown Sugar. Brown Sugar, shuffling for Brown Sugar. What are you watching? Okay. All right. for Bella. I'm sorry, Brown Sugar. Someone coming in as far as love. Is someone coming in as far as love? Ooh, that just popped out. One more. Ooh, that just popped out. Queen of Wands. Okay, but I don't know why it's the B. Why we keep wanting to call you Bella. Brown Sugar. Is someone coming in for love? Okay, so honestly, in these two cards, I'm not getting anything as far as someone coming in. You got the Moon card and the Queen of Wands, and for me, I'm just feeling like um, maybe instead of looking outwards as far as love in the relationship, I feel like the cards are calling you to kind of draw it in towards yourself. Because with the Moon card, things aren't really what they seem, and it may seem like what you are ready for in your heart of hearts is a relationship. But with the Queen of Wands, I just want to show you this card right here. It's just such a peaceful card. I love the interpretation of this card, and it's such a warm, inviting card, and it's something that is really comfortable with yourself and being in your own skin. So just with these two cards alone, with the Moon card, nothing came up as relationship goals, but I definitely feel like these are things that you can give to yourself. I think that this is a time for you to kind of treat yourself and spoil yourself and date yourself, kind of giving yourself that Queen of Wands energy, because Wands is a fiery energy. And so I think that you kind of can, it may feel like you want to spread that and share that, but maybe that's something that you're being called to kind of bring into yourself right now. So kind of take this moment. I don't know if you are single or, looking for love, but take this moment while you're waiting to kind of date yourself, kind of take yourself out at least once a week and do something really nice for yourself and treat yourself and kind of like really connect with yourself. Because I feel like maybe the next relationship that comes or somebody that's around that's trying to get in isn't really who they seem. And so the deeper that you connect with yourself, the more you'll be able to kind of tell, who's on BS and who's not. You'll be able to sharpen your intuition basically a little bit more. Okay. All right. Breeze Tarot. Hi. Hi, everybody. Okay. We got O in the building. We got Miriam. Okay, well, that's cool. Thank you, Miriam, for joining, and that's totally cool. I appreciate people who just want to come in and chill. Bree says, hey, me here, just stopping by to say hi. Hey, Bree, I appreciate you, fellow tarot reader. Okay. She says, yes, I've been in hermit mode for a year. Good. So this is a really good time for you to kind of just, spoil yourself, girl, Adma, did you want to get a reading? Let me know. You were next earlier. Laher, you are after Chelsea. So you got about 3 or 4 people ahead of you. Yes, please. Okay, Adma, can you remind me of what your question is? She says I'm too lazy. I cannot with you, Miriam. Already, we just getting to know each other, but I cannot with you. I feel you. Sometimes I literally all I have to do is click a button, and for whatever reason, like I don't have the energy for that. So I feel you. Okay, so for Adna, any messages on my union offer and exhibition, please? Okay. All right, so we're doing a 2-card pool. Let's see. You're welcome, Lahar. Sorry, I don't have a moderator here, and I'm really connecting with the energy, so I have my list, but I'm just not updating it there. So, sorry about that, guys. If I had a moderator or somebody who would volunteer for moderating for me, that'd be awesome. But I want to still connect with the energy. Ooh, Chrissy's talking about her tower moment. Ooh, cards are popping out. Okay, so I'm shuffling for Adama right now, connecting with any messages, any offer, and exhibition. Okay, what can you tell me? Okay, and then next up is Melissa Williams, who had the rose reading. Okay, one card just popped out. Again, guys, you can order a rose reading. You can jump the line. Jump the line and jump all these cards that's coming out. You can jump the line for $7.77, and it's a 5-card pool that addresses the rose, thorn, bud, stem, and root of the issue. Okay, that also jumps the line, and you don't have to wait. All right, last card pool, clarity on this 3 of Cups. Wow. Okay. So, for you, Adama, this is very, very interesting. I definitely see you needing to. The energy around this is basically humbling yourself in some way. With this exhibition. I'm sorry. I feel like there needs to be a networking happen. There needs to be someone that you are collectively been thinking about bringing into the collective, but maybe have been hesitant about it. Really thinking about all the people that are around you that can kind of help you, because I feel like you're just going to need a little bit more help in this situation and reaching out to that person. A reason why I say that, oh, you say yes, yeah, you got the 3 of Cups and the 6 of Pentacles here. So I definitely feel like this is something that you can build with, but you're going to have to rely on community. You're going to have to rely on somebody that maybe, you've been like, I don't feel like, bending down, so to speak, but it's not like that. Use this as leveraging your village and kind of manipulating the situation. And humbling yourself for just a moment. That way you can get what you need and you can get on the plateau that you're going to grow in. So I definitely feel like the energy around it is very positive. You've already been moving very much forward. Pardon me, I just want to cut my phone off. You're moving forward in this situation. So there's definitely building in this. It's just relying on a team and a networking and things like that. He says, I know exactly what you're talking about. Okay, cool. Easy peasy. I love when the cards just really, really talk to me. Like and subscribe, brand. Okay. Okay. In a couple more minutes, we're going to close. We are at 52 minutes, so I will be closing the list. Next up is Miss Melissa Williams. And Melissa, go ahead and remind me of your question. No, I thought somebody was moderating too, Chrissy, but no. Thank you, Brand, for subscribing. You're more than welcome, Edma. You're more than welcome. Okay, Melissa, remind me of your question. I think it was like a love. Let me see if I can scroll up. Hi, Earth Angel. I think we're just doing one question tonight. Okay, you want to invest in yourself. You've been feeling down lately and want to know if you can invest on if I can embark on more creative ventures. Okay. So this is for Melissa. We're doing that 5-card pool that I was talking about earlier with she said, now forget the love question. I know that's right. So we're doing a 5-card pool addressing the root stem. After Melissa is CP and then Polo. Thank you, Sharmila Roy, for subscribing. I really appreciate you. Okay. Thank you so much. Love you guys. All right. So this is for Melissa Williams. What is the root of her issue? And the thorn. Ooh, that popped out. And the stem. The bud. And go to the bottom of the deck for the blossom. Ooh. Okay, a little collective energy in here with the card we just saw. Okay, Melissa, let's get right into it. The root of this whole issue about you and your creative endeavors. Let me make sure that I'm getting and investing in yourself. This is a really hard to get as far as investing in yourself. You got the Page of Swords. So I definitely feel like this is a card of, before you make that investment, I really suggest that you really take the time and do a lot of studying. Okay, really trying to investigate, almost being like a private eye on the things that you want to be creative with. Really pulling apart that industry, really figuring out the trend industry, really figuring out who's doing it, linking up with them, following them, like getting kind of obsessed with it a little bit before you start making that investment, to make sure that you not only know what it is that you're getting yourself into, but you can hear stories of other people who've been through it, and you can really figure out something that you are capable of doing, and what will it take. A lot of times we are really we have a good idea of what we want to do, but I feel like we really need to take some time and really kind of do some serious investigation this energy. Okay, so that's definitely a studious energy. So before you invest in yourself, I know that you want to be creative, and I know you want to do these things, but just make sure that you take the time to really study those things. Okay, now when we get to the thorn of the issue, that's balance. So I want to make sure, like Melissa, because I know you have so many things going on, and especially they're emotionally driven. Okay, and so I want to make sure that you have balance. You've been doing some self-love work with yourself, and that's so important. And the type of energy that it creates when you talk about entrepreneur and creative, it takes a lot of inner guts, it takes a lot of strength. So we want to make sure that we have the balance for what's going to be needed. Like that Page of Swords, it needs balance, because it can just go ahead and obsess over the details all day and all night. So, and that is necessary though. So it's a lot of work that's necessary, but we also, especially for all that you've been doing with your self-love practice, you need to make sure that you're still able to incorporate that into your work. And so making sure that basically you have a balance, because if not, that thorn is going to be a thorn in your side, and you're going to get burnt out, and we really want to avoid that. So really try to be strategic about how you can incorporate and keep commitment to your self-love practices as you embark on this new adventure. But I definitely feel like the cards, like you got the Eight of Wands here, we'll talk about anyway, that's going to be the bud, but that's the action card we know for manifestation. So this is definitely time, better now than never, to kind of really start this wheels turning as far as you being creative. Okay, so then with the stem, you got the Knight of Cups. And once again, this is just making sure that you're pouring into your emotional self, making sure you're taking care of those needs and not neglecting them as we're doing all of this hard work. So that one was pretty simple. But going back into that bud and that first start, that's definitely the manifestation card. So now it's time to take action, not necessarily investing, but definitely doing that investigative work. And then once you do that, then to start investing in yourself and in the business and in the creative industry. But now is the time, because everything that you are thinking of, there's an energy that's supporting you that can be manifested into the earth. Okay, your thoughts and ideas, your creative thoughts and your creative ideas, they can be created. Like, this is the manifestation card that you can make it real, Melissa. Like, this is for you. Okay, so don't get discouraged. And I think that you'll find some comfort when you start investigating and start studying the business. And then finally, you got the Eight of Pentacles. So to have a blossom card be your pentacles is another especially after the manifestation card, is another just confirmation for you that this is going to be something that's going to bring in coins for you, that this is something that you're going to be able to build with, and it's going to grow. Okay, it's going to grow in such a way. I'm sorry, I started reading comments, but it's going to grow in such a way that's just going to provide for your body and your spirit, okay? So I definitely say go ahead with this. Just make sure that you're studying as much as you can about the business, and making sure you're taking action, Melissa, okay? And taking care of yourself as you go through this, because it's going to be a lot of hard work. I feel like whatever it is that you're doing, I'm feeling like I'm getting like a headache almost. Like it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot up here. You know what I mean? A lot of numbers, a lot of admin stuff that is not sexy. Like there's always a different side of creative businesses that nobody likes to talk about, that nobody likes to participate in. And it's that admin stuff. And I think that that's going to be a lot with you working as well. But you can do it. I definitely wouldn't quit your job to pursue this, but I definitely will make it all come together. Okay. All right. That was the read for you. Okay, let's get back to our list. So we have all of our rose readings that have been knocked out the way. So now we can come back to our free list. And the next up on the list is CP. Is CP still in the building? Is CP still here? Got Sharmilla here. Thank you guys so much for rocking with me and hanging out with me this Monday night. I know Mondays are such a blend, so I'm hoping that I can just add a little bit of spice, add a little bit of joy to your evening. You know, Melissa says, thank you. I needed that confirmation. More than welcome. Okay, it's CP here. One more time for CP. Say here if you are here. Otherwise, we're going to Polo. Polo is next. CP or Polo, say I am here and I'm ready if you are in the building. If you are in this live and ready, you are next. List is getting ready to close. List is getting ready to close. 1 hour mark. Ooh, and I already have. So, Polo is here and Polo is ready. Okay, Route A, you are actually the last one because I'm at an hour. So the list is closed. List is closed, everybody. List is closed. You called my name. Yes, you are on the list. You're towards the bottom after Cups of Hope. Okay, so I'm here and ready. Polo, if you can do me a favor and remind me of what your question is, and I'm ready to get into it. Brand, you're on the list. You're on the list, Brand. Okay, let me grab a charger, guys. So, let me clear the energy here. Yeah, Route A, you made it at the last minute. You're the last one. Okay. All right. Polo, what is Cariana's next move towards me? Okay. I'm gonna help you out with that. Let's kind of redirect that question, because I don't really read the energy of other people. Let's see. What is Cariana's next move towards me? Let's see. How can we? Route A, you are at the bottom of the list. You were the last person to be added to the list. Brand's awesome. In the description, you can see where you can make a private reading with me. I offer 20 minutes for $20. Okay. All right. Any messages? Okay, let's read the energy around, your relationship, or let's see. All right, this is for Polo. What is the energy and the message for him? Are you a male or female? I believe you're a male. The contact for Polo. Ooh, one more. Ooh, you got a lot of swords, Polo. So I definitely feel like you've kind of been a little stressed out a little bit, okay? And I think that you've been stressed out, and I don't know if this is Kariana, who was it? Karina, that you've been asking about, but with the Seven of Swords, like it's definitely like somebody is coming in and they are like stressing you the hell out, because then the first card you got was this Ten of Swords. So the energy that I'm getting is that kind of like Karina is kind of like scheming a little bit, you know what I mean? And I think that she's a little, preoccupied, some other stuff going on, and it doesn't look like it's something that's super fair. Son, what are you doing, son? Watching TV. Why are you watching it quietly? What is that show? Okay. My son is watching something with headphones on. Okay. So yeah, I'm definitely feeling like, you're yeah. Okay, so I'm definitely just feeling like, somebody is just stressing you out, and it seems like it's a woman, and it's somebody who's kind of taking a little bit from you. So if I were you in this situation, I would definitely pull back. I pull back and I kind of like, I'm saying, like, do some meditation, dude, because, take it easy, because the more that you kind of put yourself and obsess yourself over the situation, it's just going to stress you out even more and more. And you're going to be waiting for something. Okay, you said, yeah, it sounds accurate, I would say. And you've been pulling that. Good. Continue that energy, just so you don't stress yourself out, because I just feel like there's ulterior motives happening, and I'd have to pull more cards to really get into the details of that. But honestly, it just feels like somebody who's taking, and doesn't care if they're stressing you out. All right. That was that. Okay, Chelsea is next. Is Chelsea here in the building? Is Chelsea here? After Chelsea is Lahar. Chelsea and Lahar. Chelsea, Lahar, and then Sylvie. You're more than welcome, Polo. You're more than welcome. Okay, last call for Chelsea. Last call for Lahar. I know Sylvie is still here. So if it's Chelsea or Lahar, say I'm here. Otherwise, we'll be moving on to Miss Sylvie, who's been so patiently waiting. My cards are flying everywhere, y'all, this evening. Okay, Sylvie, you're up. Go with your question, because we only have 5 people in the live, so I believe some people had to leave. But go ahead, Sylvie, go ahead and type your question, please. And while we wait on Sylvie's question, I'll go ahead and type for private readings. Where you guys can book a private reading. Okay, I think Sylvie may have even left. Okay, if Sylvie has left, if Cups of Hope, is Cups of Hope still here? Cups of Hope. And then Chrissy Reed. Cups of Hope and Chrissy Reed. Okay, Cups of Hope, Chrissy, Chelsea, LaHer, Sylvie. You called my name. You called my name. Oh, Chrissy's here. Okay, Chrissy, go ahead and remind me of your question. And you called my name is here. Okay, great. You guys stay here because Chrissy's next, but you called my name. You're right after her. All right. So go ahead, Chrissy, remind me of your question. I had a huge tower moment. What's next? Okay. Huge tower moment. What's next? I remember. Sylvie, okay. So Sylvie is after Chrissy, and then you called my name. Okay. All right. All right. All right. So this is for Chrissy. We know that she just had a tower moment. What is next for her? What is next for Chrissy? What is next? What is next? What's after this tower moment? Spirit, connect with Chrissy. Chrissy Reed. What is next? And Cups of Hope. Okay. Maybe there was a lag. I don't know. All right. For Chrissy. All right. What's next, Chrissy? Ooh, that's a nice card. Clarity on that. Oh, okay. Well, Miss Chrissy, it looks like you have, I feel like some traveling. I feel like you're going to be moving into another direction. Out of both the cards, first of all, Tower is a major event. We all know that, right? Really rocks the foundation, really uncomfortable. But the first card that I pulled for you was this Empress card, okay? This is a really, really, really nice card to get after a Tower moment because the Empress is all about harvesting. It's all about fruitfulness. And when I think of a tower and a foundation being rocked, I think of a soil being loosened for that seed to be planted with this Empress card right here. You feel me? You feel what I'm saying? So you had to have that earth rock, that soil, that air needed to be kind of jumbled up so that that seed can have space to grow. And so that's this Empress right here. Now be careful. This card also represents fertility. So meaning fertility could be in a way of traditionally pregnant, or it could just be in a way of whatever it is that you touch, whatever journey that you start, it is going to harvest and it is going to produce abundantly. So really making sure that you choose wisely what you do, because it's like your next move is going to be multiplied. And especially here getting with the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands, I'm really feeling like this is something that you kind of already been working towards. Maybe it was something that you were working towards before that Tower moment happened. This is a good time to keep it up because the 9 is like almost a completion. It's like you've kind of had something. It's a start of a new beginning, but it's a start that you've already kind of chosen. If you look at this card, you see this person has already chosen a wand, and they're already looking in a particular direction that they're going to go in. So that's kind of the energy. It's something that you're kind of familiar with as far as your next move. But child, I ain't getting none. Like right. So it definitely could be pregnancy. It could be me, whatever. But more so just whatever it is that you plant, it's going to be fruitful. And it's an energy around it that is very nurturing and very comfortable as well. The Empress, go back to the Empress. The Empress card, she's very comfortable in where she is. So I know that things have kind of been really uncomfortable with that tower moment, but now it's like the storm is over. This is a new beginning for you, and I really want you to pick up whatever it is that you were starting before that tower moment happened, because I feel like now you just have more space to really apply that to your life. And this is a card of journey, so really I want you to kind of embark on something that you have not, like almost uncharted territory, almost, if that makes any sense. Okay. Something that maybe is outside of your comfort zone. Whatever that is, I think that would be something that is good for you, because it's something that you can kind of horn in on that inner abundance. Okay. Usually when we start something new, we're a little hesitant of it because we're like, oh, it's going to take a lot of time for it to grow. It's going to take a lot of time for it to manifest. This Empress card is telling me that it's harvest season for you. So whatever it is that you are kind of working towards, just know that the universe is supporting you, but it's also supporting you on a journey. It's supporting you on taking action and moving towards something new. So this is something that you take a step out and kind of take a little bit of risk, but know that the universe is supporting you. Okay. Oh, I'm buffering. Sorry, Tick. My list is closed. Starry Night, same thing. List is closed. Okay. You're so welcome. Thank you so much, spiritual baddie. Especially coming from a spiritual baddie, compliments like that. That's what's up. Okay, it's not buffering anymore. It's fine now. Okay, good. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and do Sylvie. Okay, because some of y'all, I called y'all and then y'all weren't in the live, so I had already said somebody else is next. So we're gonna do Sylvie, and then we're gonna go to You Called My Name, and then go to Cups of Hope. Okay, let me know if I missed anybody. Okay, and LaHer, I called you a minute ago too because you were before Sylvie. Okay, all right. So let's get into it. And it's telling me only 2 people are in this live. So I don't know what's going on. But we're going to move right along. And we're moving to Sylvie. Sylvie saying, who's coming towards me and in love and personality. All right. Who's coming towards you in love? So, hey, Starry Night. It's been such a long time, though. I am so glad that you popped back in. Welcome. I love seeing familiar names. Who's coming towards me in love and their personality. Okay. Oh, Savannah, I'm sorry, my list is closed, but stick around. Yes, 20 likes, 22 likes. So thank you guys. Stick around just in case somebody that's not here when I call them that's not on the list. So stick around, Savannah, but I did close the list. I didn't have a moderator, so unfortunately, I don't have a list that is written. I try not to break away from the energy, but I do have a physical list that is right next to me at my handy dandy notebook. Okay. All right. Brand, I called you too. Did I? Oh, no. I didn't call Brand yet. Okay. You're coming up. You are coming up. Okay. Oh, it's okay. No worries. Root A, you're the last on the list, so I hate saying that, but that's true. So you're good. Okay. Whew. This came up for you, Sylvie. We're going to honor that. And then what's next? What's next? What's coming up for Sylvie? Clarity on this Two of Wands, please. Okay. Okay. Sometimes this happens where we ask a question and it really kind of directs us in a different direction. So for Sylvie, for you, I'm not necessarily getting relationships. I'm getting more of a spiritual journey for you. And I don't know if that is going to be called, whereas the person that you meet is going to be really, really into metaphysics and into spirituality. And I'm getting that here with the Ace of Cups, okay? As you can see, this cup is runneth over and it's runneth over into three streams. Huge spiritual number, okay? So this could either be two things. We can bend this into a relationship and say that this is going to be somebody that is very spiritual, that's going to be coming into your life. But honestly, and again with this Two of Wands, we'll get into why that's here in a minute. I'm feeling like this is for you, and I'm feeling like you're being called to kind of be into a little bit of spiritual awareness, okay? So I feel like there's something that you have been kind of like really inquisitive about or curious about, but you haven't taken the steps to kind of like go out and kind of purchase those items or really kind of order that book or really kind of dive deep into that. And I think you're being called to here with the Two of Wands. Look at this. You have the world in your hand. It's a very curious and inquisitive energy that's around you. And you have the wands here that is also very fiery energy that is supporting you. And look at how it's between the earth and the water. So this is definitely a journey card for you. And I feel like Spirit is calling you to kind of take that step and actively go out and seek all the things that make you that you are curious about spiritually, because it's here to support you. There's also an ancestor that's here to support you in your own journey and in your own self-love. Let me see what you're saying. Can I ask, how does O feel about me? That was confusing. I normally don't do this, but I'll go ahead and pull another card for you, because honestly, like I said, sometimes this is a 2-card pull. So it's not like you're gonna get like a full message. Like, this is just a quick bit, and sometimes we can't control what Spirit is going to say. And honestly, it didn't have anything to do with the relationship. So I don't even know what to say to that. Hey, Mandy, thank you for subscribing. And honestly, I have to kind of, if you want to book a private reading with me, you can. But there's other people on the list that I have to honor and I have to give space for. So, that's where it is. If you want to really dive in deep, you can book a private reading or order a rose spread, which is a 5-card spread, and we can really get into the root of things. But that's just kind of what came up, your spirituality and connecting with that, whatever that looks like for you. That was being called, and that's what Spirit said. Okay, so we're going to move right along to Cups of Hope. No, I'm sorry. You called my name, and then Cups of Hope. Yeah, I know, Sylvie, but I'm sorry. I have other people that I want to also honor, okay? Next time. Because I normally don't do that, and that wouldn't be fair to everyone else, okay? You call my name. What are D's thoughts regarding his steps towards me, if any? Long distance communication. What are D's thoughts regarding his next steps towards me, if any? Long distance no communication. All right, let's see what the cards have in store. Okay. Okay, so this is for you, called my name, asking about, you're welcome, Sylvie. What are these thoughts regarding his next steps towards me, towards them, and just what's the energy around this long distance relationship? All right, let's take a look. extra cut. All right, first card for you to call my name. 7 of Wands. One more. 30 on the 7 of Wands. Okay. I feel like with you're taking a lot of your time kind of worrying about what's going on with this person, right? With the Page of Swords. So I feel like you're doing a lot of investigative work in your mind and really kind of taking a lot of mental space to kind of figure out what's going on with D and, their thoughts. This is thoughts that's coming up. Swords are air energy, it's mental space. And this Page of Swords is really like a young person just really kind of being a student to the game and really just kind of, this is investigator. This is private eye, you really trying to get to the root of it and figure it out and manipulating the situation and trying to really figure out what's going on with D. And honestly, the energy that I'm getting from D is that he is fighting a lot of battles, he or she, but fighting a lot of, he's fighting a lot of battles that are internally, okay? And I feel like he is unavailable to be present for you in the way that he needs to be as far as a long distance relationship. Okay, there's a lot of things going on with him, and I'm not necessarily saying that he's dating a lot of other people, but there's a lot of things that's occupying his time and his thoughts. I'm just definitely getting just from the imagery here, and it's really connecting with me. Things that are going on as far as I feel like there's an inner struggle in that, and I feel like he just can't be present for you the way that you need him to be. I definitely feel like there's some passion here, but it's just not enough. It's not enough. It takes a lot of commitment. It takes a lot of work to keep a long distance relationship sustainable and keep it going and keep the fire going. And I just think that he's battling and he's putting out too many fires in his life to really be attentive to you. So as far as the thoughts go, he's definitely thinking about you. There's definitely some passion, but is it enough to make you happy? Is it enough to make you feel comfortable and at ease? Because I feel like you're stressing out a little bit over, what's going on with him. And it's like that is taking up a lot of, your peace. And that is not fair. That's not fair to you. And I don't think that he wants to cause you that type of pain. He probably doesn't even know how much you are, concerned with what's going on. But I'm just really feeling like the wands, just feeling like there's a lot of energy, a lot of fires that he's putting out. He's very busy. He's very busy taking care of a lot of stuff. And it's a lot of just drama going on. And he is not being able to be present for you, okay, the way that you should be. So, I mean, you can definitely still keep a friendship or, whatever it is that you guys do have, but definitely don't put all your eggs into that basket, okay? All right. Okay, thank you for that blessing, Lahar. Let's go ahead to Cups of Hope and then Lahar. So we got Cups of Hope, we got Lahar, then we got Baby Boo, then we got Bran, Sharmila, and Rue. Okay. Okay, Cups of Hope. At first I wasn't doing generals, but I'll go ahead because I do think 2-card pulls are best for general. That way, if you are asking a question about love and something completely different comes up, it's not on me. You know what I'm saying? So if you do want a general with these 2-card pulls, we'll go ahead. Okay. So let's see what comes up for you. Cups of Hope. Thank you, Spiritual Baddie, for the hearts. I'm going to have to follow you when we get off this live. I would love to connect with you and see what's up. I love all the spiritual people. Okay. All right. Hacked, I'm sorry, the list is closed. You can come in and stick around and see if somebody isn't here and I make space. But I've been on here for an hour, 30 minutes, and I do have a time limit for this live. subscribe anyway and hit that notification bell. That way, when I do go live again, I will be going live more frequent throughout the week. You'll be able to be notified and you'll be able to get into the live hopefully sooner. Okay. All right. This is 4 cups of hope. Oh, that just popped up. Okay, let's same thing. My love, the list is closed, but please subscribe and hit the notification bell. If you want to stick around, you can, but chances are I'm probably not going to be able to make any more additions to the list. But please, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can be updated, okay? All right. Oh, let's do this one. This came out. Okay, so okay, you got like a couple things going on here. Well, one, you got a major kind of card, and that's like the huge energy, like a major life event type of energy that's around you right now, Cups of Hope. And that is the Fool card. And that goes so well with your name, Cups of Hope, because the Fool card is a card of definitely a fresh start. It's like that moment before conception, almost like, so you haven't even, if you want to think about it in the way of being birthed, you haven't even been, the sperm and the egg hasn't even come together yet. This is just you in the universe, you just a star and you getting ready to embark on your first initial life journey. Okay. If that makes any sense. So I really feel like this is an opportunity for you. This is a really good card. There are endless opportunities. You can be, whatever you want to be. You can go down whatever road you want to. Oh, I feel like this is like a Mr. Rogers episode. You can be whatever you want to be. But no, seriously, this is a good card to have. So the energy around this card is really just taking a fresh start, okay? And the way, really emphasis on that fresh, okay? Not really holding on to things that have happened in the past or anything like that. Approaching this as if you are a baby and everything is new and you are just so excited about what is in store for you. Taking only what you need. So this is also a card of letting go of some things that are kind of holding you down a little bit. Because if you look at this Fool card, there's a little satchel on the shoulder, and that just represents the bare essentials, okay? The bare things that you need. So taking your load off, unloading, and really knowing that you are enough and going on this new journey. Now, I think that first, like when you turn that corner, the first kind of adventure on your journey is going to be a card of humbling yourself. Okay, this is got the 6 of Pentacles. So there definitely is some money around you, but you're going to kind of have to humble yourself. So I feel like kind of sort of you have maybe a sense of entitlement when it comes to certain things. And this is a card to let you know you can kind of release that too. My daughter's trying to hop in the live. And just, I feel like there's someone or somebody that you can be working with that you can really learn from. And, it may be, you may be side-eyeing this a little bit, but this is a card saying, you know what, get your money, get it however you need to get it. It's all good. But that may be your first journey. But again, especially with this Fool card, this is really an opportunity. You don't even really need any other cards when it comes to that Fool card, because this is just a card giving yourself permission and being like, you know what, I'm going to embark on this new journey with high hopes. Okay. And that's the energy right now. Okay. Hey, Aries. What's good? What's good, Aries? Okay. So, okay. You're more than welcome, Cups of Hope. All right. So next up, I hope is LaHer. LaHer is here. And just go ahead and remind me of your question. After LaHer is Baby Boo. After Baby Boo is Brand, Sharmilla, and Root A. List is closed, guys. But thank you so much. Please like and subscribe this video. I've got 23 likes, so I'm so happy. Thank you so much. Okay, so LaHara is saying, is there stable long distance I'm sorry. Is there, she said, present. Is there stable, long-lasting love coming on my way? I want to leave the past in the past and move on. Yes, Aries, I am doing rose spread readings, $7.77. It's a 5-card pool that addresses the bud, stem, root, um, thorn, and root of the problem. All right. So, and then that also will get you bumped up to the list if you do the donation. But as far as the 2-card pools, that list is closed. You can look up and scroll up and see my payment options, and then that way you can book a reading. All right. So this is for Lahar. Asking about a stable love coming your way. Let's see what's going on in this 2-card pool. Penelope, you're going to be good to sit to bed, okay? Oh, this is really, really sweet. Okay, 2 cards just kind of fell out into the keyboard. And that is the 2 of Wine and the 10 of Cups. So I definitely look at this card. Oh my God, Lahar, look at this. This is so beautiful. Oh, it's just warming my heart so much. This is a card. Look at the rainbow. It's the number 10 is a card of completion. And look how everybody is just underneath the rain and just getting showered and getting all the love and getting everything that they need. This is the energy that's around you. So there is definitely an energy of love that is in your cards, that is in your future. This is one of my most favorite cards to get. And not only is it a card of love, but it's a card of peace and happiness, kind of like having a fulfillment of everything that you desire, and just having so much like, and it's also a family card, you know what I mean? So it's not just you. As you can see, there's a group of people. So it's kind of like love over you and over the people that are in your life, okay? So this is a really, really good card to have. Now, when we talk about how to get there, you got the 2 of Wands here, okay? So I feel like this is going to be a card of you kind of going out and you kind of like really kind of I feel like I just see you in this red dress and I just see you hitting the town and I just see you kind of just living your best life and feeling yourself, you know what I mean? So I feel like this is the card for you to kind of go out there. Don't be shy. Maybe connect a little bit with your masculine energy, being a little bit more aggressive, and just having that kind of cat mouse energy when you're dating, really not being afraid to kind of like say what you mean and kind of like making the first impressions, you know what I mean? I kind of feel like this is just a time for you to kind of come out of your shell a little bit more. Okay, so pull out that sexy dress, go out with your girls and have fun, and just make sure that you're in environments that are around other people. And I feel like that, love is in the air for you, my love. Let's take care of some stuff. Okay. All right. So we just had like a little troll. I had to address that. But right? I had to address that. But coming up next, okay, so I'm glad. Yeah, that was so sweet for you. I was good to absolutely. I'm happy to take your question. Yes. Mwah to you, the her. Next up is Baby Boo. Is Baby Boo in the building? After Baby Boo, we have Brand, Sharmilla, and Root A. So Baby Boo, are you here? Is Baby Boo here? Yes. try it. All right, Baby Boo is not here. Brand, you are next. Thank you for being so patient and active in this conversation. Go ahead and remind me of your question, my love. Sharmilla, you're next, and then Route A. Brand, Sharmilla, and Route A. I'm sorry, SMJ. Thank you so much for her. I reported him and timed him out. So Brand, go ahead and remind me. And then Sharmilla and Route A, go ahead. You can also, since you guys are next, you can also go ahead and type your question. Thank you, Route A. And if there's anybody else who's been here for a long time, okay, so it's telling me, Brand, are you still here? Okay, I'm going to do Route A. Sharmilla, let me know if you're still here too. And then Brand, if you're here, I'll do you afterwards. I just want to get to Route A since the question is here. Okay, so the question is, will V come back to me? His silence is hurting me a lot. I have lost a lot in the last 4 months and in life in general. I'm so sorry to hear that. Wow. Okay. He's definitely sending you some light energy, some love energy. Okay. So let's take a look at will V come back, okay? What are in the cards for Rue and V and the energy around V? Okay. First card. Okay, so I really feel like this person is playing a lot of games, honestly, with this magician card. You know, popping up, popping in, just like a magician. You know what I'm saying? And it's really hurtful to you. And I feel like, this person is very much aware of it, but they're just so being in their narcissistic energy where they're not even recognizing you and honoring you, and they know that they're hurting you, and they're hurting you because they're hurting, right? But it doesn't have anything to do with you. It's from a lot of childhood trauma. I feel like I'm feeling it really deep in my heart and in my solar plexus. So I'm feeling like something to do with some nostalgia that is really causing them pain, and they just really can't be honest with you about that because they haven't even healed from it. So honestly, I would stop waiting for this person to come back because you've already been through enough. You've already been through enough heartache, and it's time for you to heal. And the thing about it is, you also got the Justice card, which is a major arcana card. And so this is a card that is like, you know what? You don't have to worry about this. It's going to handle itself. You know, everybody who has wronged you, who has done something wrong to you, you don't have to go out and seek justice. The universe is going to have justice on its own. This is nothing that you have to take care of. Those people who did you wrong, they're going to get what's coming to them. You don't have to, you can release it. You can let go of that energy because it does not serve you anymore. And it is time for you to heal. I feel like, you just packing on things on top of this pain. And instead of packing, you need to do some unpacking. And we really need to get to the root of, healing. Because a lot of times we go through things and we just keep it moving because that's life, right? We just got to keep going. But no, sometimes you have to pause and sometimes you have to give yourself that space. Let life keep going. Let life keep happening. But you stopping and you really taking time to heal yourself and knowing that these are things that you can access on your own. You don't need anybody to validate, confirm, or give you anything. These are all things that you can work on towards yourself. So I would really just explore some self healing work for you, and I would stop waiting for this person to come back, because I feel like even if they are going to come back, because I feel like they are going to reach out to you again, and try not to get excited about that, because that is going to be a challenge for you of what you're going to do. Because when they come back, are you going to be there with open arms, or are you going to stand up for yourself and put those boundaries up for yourself? It's going to be a test for you, okay? So I encourage you to really just honor your body, do the healing, so that when this person does come around again, you'll be able to stand up and exercise your throat chakra and really let that person know that they've hurt you in a way that you're not ready to welcome back. And you have a whole healing to complete, And in that way, you're going to be welcoming the energy that you deserve. And it's going to be somebody that's going to be around, that is going to be, that once you're ready, because even still, once you start doing the self healing work, the universe isn't going to put you right back in a relationship, because that's still too soon. So it's going to take a lot of self healing work for you. But once you have completed that, and once you get to a safe space, the universe is going to open that door, and you're going to get the right person who's really going to appreciate you. But I would not count on it with you, because that person has just some very dark energy with them and how they've been treating you, okay? All right. All right. I know it's tough. You will. You will. Trust me, you will. Okay, Brand, you want to get some sort of financial breakthrough. You're welcome. You all are welcome. And yes, thank you, Laherd, for just sending love and light to everybody in the live. I do the same. I'll piggyback on that energy, because that's what this channel is about, sharing light and love. So I love you guys so much. I really do. Okay. So this is for Brand, and then if Sharmila isn't in here, this will be the last one. Brand is next, and Sharmila. Okay. Thank you, everybody. So Brand, let's talk about your finances. Whether or not a financial breakthrough is going to show up in the cards for you tonight. Let's see what the cards have to say. Okay. Clarity on. Let's take it out. There goes that World card again. Okay. So I feel like there is, like, when you even said that, like, that was something in my heart. First of all, are you dating somebody, Brand? Are you dating anybody? Let me know, Brand. I don't know if you have a lag, but let me know if you're dating someone. Okay, I'm not sure if we're getting a lag, but either if it's somebody that you're dating, or I feel like somebody that you have a really close relationship with, you're being asked to kind of link up with them, because I feel like that there is energy around you partnering with somebody that you're close to. I feel like it's somebody that, that is around, that you kind of trust. And I feel like you guys need to brainstorm together, because the financial breakthrough that you're looking for, no, I didn't see your messages. The financial breakthrough that you're looking for is going to come from you. It's going to come from your own earnings. I feel like you're a creative person, And I feel like if you team up with that right person that's in your space, I feel like you guys can work together and you guys can create some type of additional income. I just think that I'm getting hustler energy from you, and I'm getting you having your hands in many different baskets. And I just want to, encourage you to pursue all those ideas that you have, because I feel like that is gonna bring you additional streams of income. You're the type of person that can handle that, especially with this world card. You know what I'm saying? This is a hustler card once again. This is a card saying that, everything is going to come around. You're always going to have what you need. This is going to be, you're never going to go without. And what we want to do is we just want to maximize that energy. And with the Two of Cups, I'm thinking somebody that you're in a relationship with, but if it's not, it's somebody that's really, really close to you, that you can link up with, and you guys can put your creative heads together. No Pentacles came up, which usually is like the money card. So I don't feel like any checks or anything, like no big, like, settlements or anything. I don't see that in the two cards, but honestly, that would again be like a deeper card reading. But what's coming up right now for you is just basically collective energy and networking with somebody that you're really close with. And just this reminder energy that you are, you're strong and you're resourceful. And the thing about it is you're able to start again really quickly. You're able to bounce back really quickly. So when things happen and things try to throw you off your square, you're able to say, okay, I learned from that mistake and bounce back. And that's that hustler energy that you have with inside of yourself that is never going to go away. That's only going to get better with time. And so that's a great energy to have, like I said, to have those multiple streams of income. Just right now, I think that there's a big project ahead of you, but it's with you teaming up with somebody, okay? You putting your hands together. Okay, you said no, you're divorced. Okay. So yeah, then not a husband, but just somebody that you're close to, somebody that maybe you admire how they move, and you know what I'm saying, they have like-minded interests as you know what I mean, or set or different interests, and that can complement well. It's just somebody I think that you can kind of team up with, and even if it's just you guys going to like a coffee shop, or you know what I'm saying, a communal workspace, and really just kind of pulling out the computers and really just kind of working together collectively, I think you can come up with some fresh ideas. But yeah, no Pentacles came up. Usually I'll be looking for Pentacles when I'm thinking about, as far as money rolling in. But this is just a good energy saying that you are very resourceful and you're able to kind of create and generate, never be without, so you're always able to kind of bounce back. Okay. If All right, so guys, that concludes my live. Thank you, everybody, for joining in. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Please continue to do that. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so YouTube can let when I go live again. I appreciate everyone in here, and as always, if you're feeling down, if you're feeling not your best, if you're feeling like the world is on your shoulders, just always take a moment to have gratitude. Whether it's sitting down and just jotting down one thing that you can be grateful for, and really taking time to honor that and honor what you're grateful for, until you get to two things, until you get to three things and four things and five things, until you have an endless list and you have endless gratitude in your heart. I tell you that is the best way to help you lift up your vibration. So until next time, guys, peace, love, and light. It's been real, guys. It's been so real. Much love, guys. Much love. Bye.